Hello everybody and welcome back to your daily dose of Path of Exile 2. In today's episode we're going to be using our Blaster Totems Grenade Killer guy to run through a couple of maps hopefully. Generally we're able to move pretty quickly with this one because he destroys things pretty quick. So let's go ahead and hop in here. Oh, here we go. Also, if I remember how to play the build, I actually have to do something. It's not just put the totems down, you actually have to explode them. I mean, the grenades will explode on their own, but, you know, you still gotta... Confused. Was there a boss? Oh yeah, there is. Okay. Keeps killing the totems. Just die already. Alright, normally we can kill them pretty quick, but she kept killing my totems, so I wasn't able to put down any serious damage. Alright, put down a couple here. Yeah, I started this video by saying we can move pretty quick through this, and then I got a bunch of interruptions, so whatever. We'll do it. We'll get it done. We will get it done. Pop down a couple of totems and explode everything that comes out of them, and then move on. Super simple, super easy, super high damaging. Doesn't really matter if they're regular mobs or rares or blue or magics or whatever. They all fall to the grenade. They all fall to the mortars. Having some audio issues because there's too many audio things happening all at once. We're able to put down 4 totems at a time. Now we're having some rendering issues. All right, this is probably our boss. All right, let's just try to burn these guys down as quick as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand inside. How about I stand inside the buff area there? That would be nice. Come on, guy. Just die. Hey, where's our other guy over here? He's over here. 2, 3, 4. And, oh! Don't want to stand in the middle of that. Probably not a good way to go. Come on. Just die. Just die. Alright, that's the end of him. I'll take your waystone, why not? I don't really want to just come in and do a map and run away. We do want to try to kill some of the rares because, you know, despite their removing the icons, which I really hope they bring back, the rares, the bosses, you get stuff out of the bosses, but you have more chances to get decent stuff out of rares than you do the bosses, because there's only one boss and there's like eight or so rares. So, you know, you really want to go after as many of the rares as you can get. You also want to make sure you're completing the content that's on the map. Alright, so I would like to do... I guess we're going to do some Abyss stuff first, since we're getting distracted by all of this stuff. Why not? Alright, that takes care of that. Alright,
not so stingy after all.
Rarity, quantity. I think we want the rarity one over here. Pack size and quantity of artifacts. I don't really care about artifacts. I mean, I do. I kind of care. It depends on which ones we get, though. I can never remember which one has which. But I think what we'll do is we'll do this one here. And hope for the best. That's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. Okay, hold on. We got it. Of course, they spawn Abyss dudes. They're really annoying Abyss dudes, too. Not just Abyss monsters, but a bunch of Abyss crap. The big boss guys. I mean, they're not rares, and they're not like the boss versions, but you know what I mean. Like, they're really annoying. Even with 75% chaos damage resistance, I still get my ass handed to me by those guys. So it's really annoying. It's really, really annoying. All right. I want all of these Broken Circle artifacts because you can sell these for Exalted Orbs at a pretty decent rate. So we'll grab all of those. All right, let's just zip through the rest of this map and hopefully find the last of the rares. Take those, why not? I don't even really have to do much except just every once in a while I just let the grenades just kind of fling all over the place and then boom them and then just boom them over, boom them up. Oh, hey, whoa, I was dodge rolling. That was not a run. They really got to fix that. That is a really irritating bug that results in far too many deaths. I was not even, I wasn't even thinking about running. The thought of running was not even a thought, the idea of running was not even a thought in my head. I wasn't even close to thinking about running. I don't want to have to worry about my freaking thumb staying down on the freaking thing too long. They gotta fix that. They really gotta fix it. It's really, really frustrating.
Yes.
Alright. What is this? Cloak of Flame. I can't imagine that Cloak of Flame. Search. They're going for one Exalted Orb. $48, $42, $40. Yeah, and these are cheaper, so I'm not even gonna waste. I get more out of it by just breaking it down and doing it that way than I do by trying to sell it. We will sell
I have many
both of those. This precursor, I don't know. Yeah, we can put it in there. I'll re-roll those for something else. Let's grab ourselves another map to go do. We will pop this in here like that. And, yeah, that's actually not a bad one. Let's go and continue on towards the Citadel here. So boom and boom, moving on. Moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Quantity, rarity. Magic monsters. Pack size. Oh, whoa. I got distracted by trying. I hate having to read this stuff, you know? You have to stop what you're doing to read it, and I'm trying to move. I'm a let's get stuff done kind of person, and it annoys me to have to stop to read a novel to figure out what the hell I'm going to do. Alright, immune to lightning, but has magic monsters. Don't really care. Pack size. Alright, I definitely want the rarity here. That's fine. I'll take artifacts. And then quantity of items dropped by monsters. That's alright, yeah, this is going to be our best option here. So let's go ahead and do that. Well, I didn't see these up here. Pack size, I don't really care. Alright, let's get over here. Okay, we didn't really get really cool stuff like we did last time with crazy amounts of artifacts dropping. Oh, we got a logbook out of it though. That's cool. Alright, let's try to get through this as quick as we can. We got a rare over here, because you can tell, because they have a big aura around them. And unfortunately, they're not showing up on the mini-map anymore, so we have to find them again. I don't care what changes they make to the game, not identifying things is just... I like changes that allow you to make optimal gameplay, and anybody who has a problem with that is like, you're almost an enemy in my book, because you're intentionally going out of your way to make the game take make it take longer to get things done. I want to get into a map, I want to kill all the stuff I want to kill, and I want to get out and move on. I don't want to sit in a map forever. I'm not interested in like, I get bored very quickly, and like once I'm in a map, within the first few minutes, all right, the ambiance of this map, I'm good with it, I'm done. Let's go move on to another one. I want variety. I want to move on. I don't want to be stuck in a map for 10 minutes. It sucks. It sucks bad. Especially when you have characters that are capable of plowing your way through the map in, you know, just a few minutes. It's really nice to be able to just kind of plow through and then move on, and I don't want to have to go searching through the map trying to find the rares. Killing magics and killing normals, normal rarity monsters, you know, that's just not what I'm into. It's not what you're into. You're not going to get a lot doing that. And yeah, I'm glad that now all you really have to do is just kill the boss. That's great. That's the only thing you have to do. But realistic. Oh, whoa! What the hell? This is why I hate the Abyss. Oh my god. The monsters from the Abyss are just way too strong. Didn't realize we were in a boss. I mean, I thought we were, but then it didn't seem like we were actually doing that. Crap. Too much going on. Too much going on. My build saved me. But then the rares come in. Then the freaking rares come in. Oh my god. Stop it. You need to stop it now. Holy freaking crap. So the good thing about this build is that I can I can just drop my totems down and then dodge roll around a lot if I need to, and just every once in a while drop one of my explosive shots here so that what the hell's going on? Why can't I leave? This is the second time that I've had this happen to me, where I fight a boss and it prevents me from going back to the rest of the map. Is that a feature? Is that something new once you kill the boss? Like, I had it happen once, but the first time I killed the boss, and it locked me in and it wouldn't let me leave. And then, is this a bug, or is this are they intending it to be you kill the boss and then the map is done? That's a really bad way to do it, and I've only had it happen. This is the second time that that's happened to me, so I don't know. Yes. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is with that, but I really would like for that to be something that does not continue, because it's quite annoying. What is it? Let's see. We'll disenchant this guy. I have a bad habit of not remembering to bring up my Exiled exchange. And it's really nice to have that so that you can see what things are worth, at least have a vague idea. If you start seeing that they're showing more than like 2 or 3 or whatever exalted, then it warrants doing more research. But outside of that, outside of it showing me that, I don't. All right, so here now we have now it justifies a little bit more research. So let's add the attack speed and all of that. Okay. I don't think the cold damage is really going to help, but yeah, you know, 20 exalted. I'll list mine for 15 like the other guy there, just so I can get it sold. I'm not really trying to max out my, let's see, exalted orbs. We'll do 15 like the other guy. Hopefully it sells. I'm not really trying to max out my sales on, I'm not really trying to max out my profit on sales. I'm mostly just trying to move product, because what ends up happening is your inventory gets really full, which is, you know, I would imagine it's partially intentional because they want to sell you spots for that, which I think is kind of ridiculous, but whatever. Okay, I guess we can try to blast our way through this citadel since we're here. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves another... well, what do we have there? Crap. Really wish you had access to your tablets and I really wish they had like a stash and open your stash buttons here, so that you could actually like Like, you can open your inventory, but I don't want to have to deal out of my inventory. I don't want to have to transfer, like... I've made it clear in previous videos that I really want things to be as streamlined as they can be. I do not like the idea of friction just for the sake of friction. And so adding on the ability to open up your stash tab in the left menu and your inventory in the right menu so that you can just have access to things and not have to stop, come over here, figure out what tablet you want, go back into the menu, click on the thing, and you know what I mean? Because I don't want to have to do it that way. So I got an Overseer's tablet, and then I don't have any more ritual tabs. So, I guess we can do 10%. Rarity can't help, or can't hurt. Rarity can't hurt. What's the best rarity I have? All right, let's take this one. No, because I don't want to deal with the Asmeri spirits. All right, we'll take a second, and because what I really want is rarity. Rarity is what I'm really looking for. That's a rarity. So let's just see if we can get some better. Let's just see if we can get some rarity out of these. Identify. I don't want. Okay, quantity. Pack size. All right, we'll take the one that had the shrines in it. That's fine. Boom, 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 boom. This one had rarity and shrines. I can live with that. Let's put that there and traverse, and we'll see. I'm mostly coming into here just to. I know we could go get the rares and all that stuff, but I'm running out of time for the episode, and we just need to hurry up and get through this. So we'll try to find the boss as quick as we can, so we can. Take that. We'll kill the rares when we see them, but I'm not going to spend too much time looking for them. Where's our guy? Where's our guy? Come on. Not that way. So it looks like to the right is going to be our direction that we're trying to go. We gotta take these guys out. We don't want them messing around with us. Not that way. Oh, not that way either. I guess we're gonna have to follow the spirit. I was kind of trying to avoid that, but it is what it is. Stop running. Stop running. Oh my god, the input lag. The input lag. I would like a little bit faster response when I let go of the spacebar. Really would. Or when I like press a button or whatever. Sometimes I try to do things. Make that, why not? Ow. Getting a little too froggy there. Maybe a little bit more cute. What's that? Stag talisman, I'll take it. Getting a little too racehorsey there. I'm getting a little too much like a racehorse. Sprinting in and just completely ignoring everything else. I gotta be really careful here because now we're starting to get into Abyss territory, and you never know what rares are gonna pop up from the Abyss to just smash you in the face really, really hard. You gotta be super careful about it. There's just no way to know. We'll go up this way. I do want to. I always try to get all of the Abyss stuff because you never know. They might give us an Abyssal Depths or something like that, and then we get a really cool artifact or some Abyssal currency, things like that. It's always really nice when you can get that stuff, so it never hurts to do that. You know, I keep getting conflicting information. Some YouTube videos say Tier 5 is better than Tier 1. The AI keeps telling me that Tier 1 is better. I think it's getting confused with PoE 2, because I heard that they changed up the tiering system in PoE 2, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments. You have to be a public subscriber at the very least, or a channel member for me to see your comment. Let me know in the comments which way it actually is. Is tier 5 better? Because I've seen a couple of people in videos ignoring everything else except for tier 5, which leads me to believe that tier 5 is what you want. So you have a decent chance of finding a really cool item. Or is it tier 1? I can see it either way. Higher numbered tiers would be better versus, you know, tier 1 being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 1 is the highest and 5 is the lowest, or whatever. I don't know. I just want to make sure I'm picking up the highest tier stuff, and it's hard to know. And then my Exiled Exchange thing really highlights tiers 1 and 2 and completely ignores tiers 3, 4, and 5. So I don't know how it works. Alright, let's burn him down to stage 2 real quick. There we go. You're done, sir. Let's see. Well, I'm pressing wrong buttons. I don't know why I'm pressing. Oh! What in the actual F? What the hell was that? This is why the defensive stats in this game really need to be adjusted. Because if you're not going to give us methods of getting like 4, 5, 6,000 hit points, then you have to make sure that the defenses that we have make up for that. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, don't stand in that. Don't stand in that. That's dumb. Come on, get these down. Debuffs. Power-ups. Let's go. This is getting ridiculous. Wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. Alright, I don't know why I keep, like, spacing out, forgetting what buttons I'm supposed to press. It's really annoying. Okay. I'm just going to take all of this because I don't really know. And then, yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks. Or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. I also have PayPal and Patreon links for those of you who prefer to go that route. So again, thanks for watching. Be sure to come back for our next video, and I'll see you then.